Hey, Kortnie with a K here. It is the end of December right now, so it is dark already. I was going to do this video earlier so that the lighting would be better, but you know what? It just didn't happen that way, and that's life. Anyways, what a great way to start a video. So I am updating this video. I love to have a little introduction at the beginning of my initial consult form so that people can get a little feel of what Kortnie with a K is like, to, show you that I'm a person, and yeah, just to start connecting. And I do my best to get my personality across, and my compassion and my excitement, but sometimes it's a little hard to do that just in the written form without a ton of emojis. But we are entering 2022, and it has been one hell of a freaking last couple of years. Let me tell you, right? I don't think there's any part of the world where people haven't known that there was a pandemic going on. And I am looking to build a really great, supportive community of women who we all have our different strengths and things to bring to the table, and I want us to be able to have a place where we can go and help each other out. And I have been with Beachbody as an avid customer since 2012. I first signed up for P90X, but I need to rewind just a little bit. I had been very much overweight, constantly buying bigger and bigger clothes. I had so many clothes, but I kept having to buy more because I was getting fatter and fatter. And I would see the infomercials for P90X on the TV. I even had a few Old Navy friends that were posting about them doing P90X and how badass it was. And I would be like, okay, that's it, I'm gonna do it. And I would go put it in the cart. I would see the huge price. Immediately, I would freak out, and the self-sabotager would be like, nope, there is no way in heck that you'll be able to do that. You can't work out from home. People don't get results working out from home. You need to hire a personal trainer, and it's a lot of hard work, and it sucks, and that looks scary, and you're just gonna waste your money. And I would close out the window, and I wouldn't buy it. Thankfully, my best friend Sam talked me into getting P90X, and that was my first real experience with weight training, and I found out that I love weight training. What? And my daughter did too. She loved working out with me and Tony Horton. Totally fell in love with Tony. In fact, the following year, I got to meet Tony Horton in Vegas. I was so excited that my hand was shaking and the picture's blurry. But yeah, I was so excited. Such a dork, I know. So that was back in 2012. And I bought a challenge pack, no idea what the heck a challenge pack was, and just trusted my best friend and took a leap, and so glad that I did. I did not know everything. I didn't know all the right answers. I still don't know all the right answers. It's just that I dove in and I started doing things. I was winging it back in the day, and as I went, I started to gain more experience and seeing things that was working for me, learning things that were, better options. And then Beachbody added in these amazing nutrition plans, and those were game changers for me. We have a cooking show, we've got meal plans, we've got recipe books, and all sorts of amazing things to help with weight loss, weight gain, gaining muscle mass. Also, we've got carb cycling. There's just so many options: vegans, vegetarian, gluten-free. Anywho, I could go on and on and on. And Shakeology helped me change my double door. I used to have a double cupboard chocked full of junk food like Little Debbie cakes and zebra cakes and all that stuff. But now I have beach bars and milled flaxseed, and I love eating asparagus and Brussels sprouts, and I've learned just easy ways to make fast, healthy meals. And one of the most biggest things for me that I've learned over all these years is that this isn't a sprint. We don't just do a quick program, get these amazing results, and then we're like, well, call that a day. It's a non-stop, it's a lifestyle change. And in order for it to be an enjoyable and sustainable lifestyle change, we got to do it a little bit at a time. That's seriously how it worked. It organically grew for me a little bit at a time. And trust me, I'm not the healthiest person. I'm sure there's people that are like at stuff that I do. That's fine, but I'm on my journey and I'm at where I'm at, and I'm happy with it. I had gained weight after my parents' accident, and had a hard time losing that, and I'm still got some to go, and I'm losing the weight, but it's like so gradual. And you know what? I'm okay with that, because I'm only going to live this human experience once, and I'm not going to make myself miserable while I'm doing it. So if I feel like having cookies, I'm having freaking cookies. Here's the deal. We're talking an 80-20 relationship most of the time. If we can stick to being healthy 80% of the time, or healthy-ish 80% of the time, and we're consistent with that, then you're going to see results. And so this initial consult form helps me figure out where the energy focus should be, because trust, we're busy. That's just life. We're so busy, and it feels like, oh my gosh, there's no way I can do this stuff. And of course, if you are overachiever, such as myself, you want to tackle all the things at once and like nail them all. And you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. I am providing 90-day challenges where we're going to find the areas that you would be best for you to focus on. And that is what we'll prioritize based on your needs, your skills, your current situation, a whole bunch of different things. And so that's what we'll have you focusing on. So your focus is going to be different than someone else's focus. But in our group, we can all provide support to each other, and it's so fun to gain other people's perspectives and see things that they're doing. Like my cousin Amber is like the best food prepper. Like I am in awe of all of her food prep capabilities and the way she just makes all this stuff, and her kids love to eat healthy too. They've just been growing up around it, and it's just inspirational. And so that shows me that, hey, I can food prep too. Amber's doing it. Look how easy she makes it do it. Oh my gosh. And Sam, when she does like her ultimate resets and stuff, her plates are so pretty. Like the stuff looks so good. And we've got people that are so good at getting their workouts in, or figuring out. Carrie is amazing at figuring out modifications. She has so much issues with like her knees and being able to do certain positions, but she don't go, oh, I just can't do it, and just throws in a towel. She figures out a way to modify, and she doesn't come and ask me for the way. Like she comes and she tells me she's found this way to modify, and I'll be like, that's really awesome. So like we all have things to bring to the table and to share, and we can learn from each other. And it's great to have a place to be held accountable without having like the judgy things that we dread. That's not what happens here. And we're learning in this community, to be stronger and healthier and happier. And this helps our families, and in the long run, our communities. So please take time to fill out this form to the best that you can. I mean, if you need to come back and do it later, that's fine, because it helps me out so much, so that I'm able to really get into like nitty-gritty, specific for you questions and concerns, so that we get the best out of our consult, and we're able to figure out how I can help you best, or if maybe you need to work with somebody else. It could happen. So Thank you for listening to my long-winded thing. I love to talk sometimes. Sometimes it's takes a minute for me to get what I need to say out, but that it is right there. Thank you very much for listening, and I look forward to working with you. Look how dark things are now because I'm closer to the ring light. Hashtag not very tech savvy, but you know, I'm not here to show off my tech skills.